Kyrie Jesu Domine, dona eis requiem. Kyrie Jesu Domine.
Good morning and happy Tuesday to all of you tuning in to this podcast. Thought we'd talk again about the morning readings. We haven't done a lot of prayers because the readings are so good during Lent and illustrating faith. First of all, we have Ezekiel in the first reading, and he's one of the later prophets, really a prophet of the exile to Babylon. And in this first reading, he talks about the temple being restored and then life-giving and life-changing water flowing from it. So it's a profound vision of restoration, and these waters are transformative. And of course, the church would take that as a indication of baptism, that these waters prefigure what baptism is all about. And of course, the readings are paired with the Gospel of John, where there's the man who is lame on his mat, who can't ever get to the pool to get healed, the pool of Siloam, which is figured a couple of times in St. John's Gospel. And so Jesus heals the man and tells him to pick up his mat and walk. And so the man's got his mat and he's walking, and who does he come along to? The See Here crowd, which we talked a lot about, because the See Here crowd has never gone away. They're now the crowd of personal destruction. They are the people who want to ruin your careers, who want to drive you off social media, who want to ruin your future because they disagree with you. And now they've entered a viral stage of personal destruction. And Christians should never have any part in that, and we should do everything we can to oppose that. It's insane. But anyway, the See Here's of Jesus' day, see here, you can't do that. Tell the man with the mat, you can't carry the mat, it's the Sabbath, what's wrong with you? He said, well, the man who healed me told me to pick it up. Well, who healed you? Jesus. He finds out that it's Jesus, and he goes back to report to them that it was Jesus. Because, of course, he doesn't want blame for what he's doing. He's just doing what he's told. And we're told by St. John, for this reason their hearts hardened against Jesus. And Jesus acts with incredible autonomy and unbelievable confidence. And it's one of the things that chaffs the Pharisees and the scribes and the powers that be. He is not giving them their due credit and recognition. In fact, he's oblivious to it. He's not even ignoring it. He's just oblivious to it. The only recognition Jesus is giving is to God, not to any human authority. He cares nothing for any human authority. Doesn't come at it with defiance or opposition. It's just kind of irrelevant. It's there. Might be just, might be unjust. We see that really play out well in St. John's Gospel, as he has to deal with both Pilate and Herod and the high priest. So, he's dealing with the sacred authority of the day, the secular authority of the day, and the puppet authority of the day, which is what Herod really is. Herod's just a puppet authority. He's a figurehead who's profiting off of his position. And Jesus deals with all of them. He's not going to recognize their authority. In fact, he tells Pilate he wouldn't have authority unless it was given to him from above. And it's kind of a double-edged sword for Pilate, because Jesus means higher up the food chain and the Roman authority, but also from God. So I think one of the real lessons we want to learn from this, I'll probably talk about something different in the homily, but maybe not, is this see here, you can't do that. Rather than running to that with our undies all in a bunch, how about we ask people questions? Why do you do that? What's it mean? Questions, which is what Jesus always does. He's always asking questions. Only when we find that he encounters consistent obstinacy does he begin rebuking and denouncing. He does that plenty in the Gospels. But that's not his first response. Probably even his second or third response. It's further down the experiential tree that Jesus finally says, hey, enough is enough. Let's lay it out. And it's one of the things that's refreshing about our Savior is he combines perfect patience with divine honesty. Anyway, Blessed Tuesday. Hope all of you are persevering well. Please know my daily prayers for you and be of good cheer. God is with us.